How to wake up full of energy. Waking up early is the dream of too many people, but they do not do it. Why? Simply because they are not sleeping early and the duration of them sleep is super short, and as a consequence them energy stock won't be filled in them opinion. So have you ever asked yourself, how much sleep do we really need? The first thing experts will tell you about how many hours of sleep we need is that there is no magic number. The amount of sleep that is ideal varies for every individual, and is influenced by factors such as age, genetics, overall health, or how much exercise a person gets, and many others. While you may be at your absolute best sleeping 7 hours a night, someone else may clearly need 9 hours to have a happy, productive life. According to the National Sleep Foundation, some research has found that long sleep durations 9 hours or more are also associated with increased morbidity such as illness or accidents, and even mortality, which means death. This research also found that variables such as depression were significantly associated with long sleep. Since there is such a wide variety of opinions from countless studies and experts, and since the amount of sleep needed varies from person to person, I'm not going to take a scientific approach here. Instead, I'm going to share my own real-world results from personal experience and experimentation, some of which may be somewhat controversial. How to wake up with more energy and on less sleep. Through my own experimentation, I've concluded that for the most part we need as much sleep as we believe that we need. In other words, I've found that how we feel in the morning when we wake up is not based on how many hours of sleep we got, as much as it's based on how we told ourselves we were going to feel when we woke up. Let me give you an example. If you believe that you need 8 hours of sleep to feel rested, but you're getting into bed at 12 midnight and have to wake up at 6, you're likely to tell yourself, oh, I'm only going to get 6 hours of sleep tonight, but I need 8. I'm going to feel exhausted in the morning. Then, what happens as soon as your alarm clock goes off and you open your eyes and you realize it's time to wake up? What's the first thought that you think? It's the same thought you had before bed. Oh, I only got 6 hours of sleep. I feel exhausted. It's a self-fulfilling, self-sabotaging prophecy. If you tell yourself you're going to feel tired in the morning, then you are absolutely going to feel tired. If you believe that you need 8 hours to feel rested, then you're not going to feel rested on anything less. But what if you changed your beliefs? The mind-body connection is a powerful thing, and I believe we must take responsibility for every aspect of our lives, including the power to wake up every day feeling energized, regardless of how many hours of sleep we get. I've experimented with various durations of sleep, from as little as 4 hours to as many as 9. The other variable in my experimentation was actively telling myself how I was going to feel in the morning based on the amount of hours I slept. First, I tried each duration of sleep, telling myself before bed that I was not getting enough sleep, and that I was going to feel exhausted in the morning. On 4 hours of sleep, I woke up feeling exhausted. On 5 hours of sleep, I woke up feeling exhausted. On 6 hours of sleep, you guessed it, exhausted. 7 hours. 8 hours. 9 hours. The hours of sleep I got didn't change how I felt when the alarm clock went off in the morning. As long as I told myself before bed that I wasn't getting enough sleep, and that I was going to feel tired in the morning, that's exactly how I felt. Then, I again experimented with each duration, from 9 hours to 4 hours. This time reciting a bedtime affirmation and telling myself that I was going to wake up feeling energized in the morning. Thank you for giving me these 5 hours of sleep tonight. 5 hours is exactly what I need to feel rested and energized in the morning. My body is capable of miraculous things, the least of which is generating an abundance of energy from 5 restful hours of sleep. I believe that I create my experience of reality, and I choose to create waking up tomorrow feeling energized and excited to take on my day, and I'm grateful for that. What I found was that whether I got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, or even just 4 hours of sleep, as long as I consciously decided before bed that I was getting the perfect amount of sleep, that the hours were going to energize my body to feel wonderful in the morning, I consistently woke feeling better than I ever had before. However, don't take my word for it. I encourage you to experiment with this yourself. So, how many hours of sleep do you really need? You tell me.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.